Syetarn, good morning. Great to see you, and welcome back. So out of this survey of yours, were there any surprises for you?
Not a surprise, really. It's not very different from the past year. Vienna has been the top performing in terms of livability for 3 years running. And usual suspects in Asia Pacific continue to be in the top 10, like Melbourne, Sydney, Osaka, and Auckland. These cities have been ranked high in the past year. So not a big change in Asia.
Okay, interesting though. Sometimes, you can have too much of a good thing, right? And with the top cities being considered so livable, it makes a lot more people want to go and live and or work there, right? Which has led to a bit of a housing crunch in these cities, yes?
Yes, precisely. So actually, yes, you mentioned it. Housing have become expensive in a few of these cities. So actually, Melbourne and Sydney have seen a decline in the score, but they still rank high comparatively. But the score have declined in terms of cost of living, which is a reflection of higher rentals and housing prices in these cities.
All right,
and the same can be said
and
about Canada as well.
Okay, makes total sense to me. And the other trend is how livable a city is, I think, is largely dependent, or sometimes very dependent, on geography and proximity. If you're close to areas of geopolitical conflict, or for that matter, even wars, and we've got 2 active wars going on right now, your city is probably not going to be very livable.
No, actually, we have the biggest move downward, and that is led by Tel Aviv in Israel, for obvious reason. The city of livability score in terms of stability has really come down significantly, and that pulls down the country score and ranking. And the Kiev, which is in Ukraine, continue to be in among the bottom in pulled down by the stability and infrastructure. So that's very unfortunate that we have this geopolitical risk war, pulling down the livability of these cities that otherwise would be a much better place to live. And at the same time, we see the trend in European cities as well as across the U.S. Stability index score are coming down and pulling down the overall score as well. And this has to do with protests in countries like Germany, Ireland, Spain, and in the U.S. we see protests across the campuses, so that are pulling down the score. And we see higher crime rate, petty crime in some European cities as well. So that is impacting the stability score and livability of that city.